I have posted some paper packs that I have created. Actually, they're paper boxes in my Etsy shop. And this is a flip through of what is inside the box so that the buyer can see more of what is in here. Please know when you buy these that I won't be accepting returns for these because you are buying paper pieces and parts, and I'm destashing, which is paper that I have bought used. It's from old books. It's from paper packs that I have had, so they're not brand new this year and that type of thing. So please be aware of what you're getting when you order these boxes. So it's going to come in this cute little box here. It'll be taped up and everything will be all tucked inside. I just have this one open so that I can use it for an example. It's pretty heavy. I think it's a little over 2 pounds of paper and some buttons. So let me start to show you what's in here. So what I'm doing is going through my paper packs and just cutting them up so that you guys can buy these boxes and have some of those papers as well. I hope the lighting is okay. Everything's wrapped, so it might be a little bit shiny. Every pack is going to be the same that has this video link, and except for the specialty papers, what I call it, is different. But the dictionary papers, the line papers, things like that, those are all going to be the same, but they all have the same basic idea. And in the pictures on Etsy, I'm going to show the paper pack so that you'll know what the inside looks like. All right. So first of all, these are cut into 2.5 by 3.5, like ATC size. I'm going to try to rush through this so it's not so long. But if you do collage, or you can use them for pockets in your journals, things like that. This is not intended to be a junk journal kit. It is just a paper pack. So whether you do collage or junk journals or a paper for your art journal, that's what it is. It is not a junk journal kit, but has everything in here that can be used in a junk journal. So 2.5 by 3.5 cards. These are just little smaller bits you can use in clusters or in a collage. This is little punches. There's a small hand, a big hand, a small arrow, and a big arrow. I punched some from the specialty paper, the scrapbooking paper, and some from a file folder so that you can color and paint them yourself. I punched at least 5 times. If there was a little extra paper, I punched again. So I tried to do 5 punches, which is the 4 images, several times. So that's what's in here. There are 10 playing cards. These playing cards were pretty new, so you can use those for your projects. This was the bottom part of the paper that I cut off, and you'll see that in a little bit. They are folded so that you can use them for whatever you would like to. So it's just the offcuts from the actual paper, and this is what the paper pack for this one happens to look like. I've included 30 tickets like this. Oh, sorry. There are some beige color, blue, and some white. I also have cut tickets from the paper pack itself. I've included these buttons here are from a manufacturer, clothing manufacturer from the 1950s. I didn't keep the box, but that's what those are. Probably like a shirt maker because they look like shirt buttons. And then each packet just has 5 random other buttons. No particular rhyme or reason. I just grabbed buttons out of my box. These are, they're like corner, picture corners or page corners. I have a punch, and I have punched 14 from 2 different patterns. So there are, and whatever the paper pack is, there's different styles, but there's these corners and this kind of corner. And then these also, if you're doing collage or something, make cute little angel wings. just a different way, sorry, to look at them. Okay, so you can see here I have a piece of, it's not ribbon, it's actually upholstery trim. It's really thick and heavy, and it's not quite a yard, but I just cut it up into pieces enough to fit each box. That's really sturdy. I don't want to open everything, but this is an envelope. It opens from the top, super cute pattern. And then this is a really large envelope, came in a wedding invitation set that I bought. And you open it up and it's a bright purple color. In this packet, there are, let me see, 5 of the flashcards. They're glossy on one side and matte on the other. There are 5 of the little file cards, and there are 2 or 4 life cards and 2 chipboard pieces. So these aren't all going to be identical, but every set that has this link has them in there. Here I have cut out 20 tags from the scrapbooking paper, and you don't have to keep them as tags, but just wanted to give the idea. Oh. So this is what this paper pack looks like. Okay, so there's 20 of those. And again, if it's cut out like a tag, you don't have to use it that way. If you do collage, you just cut the papers, that kind of thing. All right, here I've cut out 20 of the little scalloped edge circles, again for clusters or collage. In here, there is just a piece of scrapbook paper. It's, I don't think it's 6 by 6, a little bit bigger than that. I just had a few sheets left over, so I tucked one in each little packet. In here is pages from a Reader's Digest, just random. I just tore out paper, no in particular page. And inside here is some, actually, I think 4 by 6 paper that I'm including in each one as well. Again, just random. There's a cutoff from a Trader Joe's bag, I think it is, just because that kind of paper is so fun to back your words or add to your collage. And then here, this is just a little kind of a purpley note card, and the envelopes that fit it. It doesn't have any prints on it. In this little packet, there are some blue envelopes, just use in your journals or however you want to. There are 5 sets of the receipts, and by set I mean this one and the little yellow carbon in the back. There are just some random little envelopes I have, so I wanted to put those in there. And each pack that has this link has 4 balloons that are cut from a die cut, and also just random because I had a box of them that I had cut out already, so I'm just including them in the pack. In this part of the package, I have 4 cards. They're actually already scored because they were for card making. There's 4 random pieces in there. There is graph paper. There is 5 sheets of the graph paper. Everything's just folded. There's 5 sheets of this yellow notebook paper. There are 10 sheets of this little lined paper. And it came from just a little book that was advertising, I don't know, some kind of prescription. But anyway, they're cute little lined papers. Sorry about the shadow. And then I have 10 lined pages from a little journal that I pulled pages out of. So that's what's in this package. Here I have folded, this was a large kind of a journal that I had, but I tore the pages out, trimmed them up, and so they're 8.5 by 11, but they're folded in half. So if you were going to make a journal, you could just stick them in there like that. And there are 20 folded in half. Okay. And then the actual scrapbooking page, let me show you this first. There are 20 dictionary pages in each of the boxes that has this link. And I say which has this link because I'll have other packs, but they'll have another link to a different video because the packs will be a little bit different because I ran out of this paper, so I'll have a different one in there. Anyway, there's 20 random dictionary pages in there. And then this is the scrapbook pages that I have cut up and cut them in half. They're about 8.5 by, I want to say, hold on. 8.5 by just about 6. Some of them might be a little bit different sizes. They were all hand cut, so they are not all perfect size, and they weren't intended to be for just a journal, so they aren't a particular size other than I needed them to fit in the box. So there is one from most of the pages in the pack. So you might not have all of the pages because I may have used the rest of the pack, but I tried to take equal number of maybe green and the pink color and include them in the pack. So there are 20 of those folded in half. That's really cute. Cute paper pack. I really did like it. All right, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much if you purchased a box. Let me say thank you again, and I appreciate you spending time with me. I hope you enjoy your paper boxes. You guys take care, and I'll see you in the next video.